Hey everybody, this is Brett, and tonight I want to talk about timing, because getting your timing right is so hugely important. And it really is likening to all the other things that I've taught you about how it coincides with your lifestyle, it coincides with your spirituality, and your diet, and everything else. And, just being able to have good timing with deciding to not do something or to do something, whatever, it's so reliant on your flexibility. And if your lifestyle doesn't coincide with being flexible, it's going to be so hard for you to have good timing. And so that's why we need extra time in our pockets. And when you live in a world where everything is and everything's booked up, there is no extra time to listen to the universe and then go with whatever it's asking you to do. Because you're too involved with this world and its mortality to be able to be reflective and helpful for the universe. And when you're not helpful for the universe, it's not wanting to be helpful for you. So one of the reasons that people have so much difficulty having enough time in their lives is because they think that bigger is better. And the reason they think that is because they've been conditioned to think that in this world, because the more of this or that you get, the more attention you get, the more admiration you get. And we're so starved for this. Maybe because we didn't get enough from our parents. Maybe we're nutritionally deficient and we're starved for that, but we're mistaking that for something else. The attention that we get from other people. We're trying to fill the void by doing something that's not really hitting the nail on the head for what we really need. And so we're trying to get all of these things, and we're trying to accomplish all of these things that aren't necessarily what are in our best interests. And when people do that, it gets them out of balance. And that throws them off balance in another regard. And some people are so off balance in so many ways that then they start to have to do things that are really out of their realm, out of what they know that they should be doing for good health. And people have spiraled downhill so quickly. So many of them have. And other people are just willing to take advantage of them by selling them drugs, prescription drugs, and various other medical procedures. And they're like drug dealers that are willing to take advantage of them. Anything for money, right? Anything for a buck. Because that's what we need. More money to buy more things. For more prosperity. It's not where it's at. And, like everyone says, you can call it whatever you want to. Anything. Jesus, God, Allah, whatever. It knows when you're booked. And so, if you need something, but you're not willing to provide something, then you're not going to get anything. And so that's kind of like why I'm in this place. Because I've enabled myself to be more open. Now there are people every day that ask me questions. And they know that it's more than just a simple answer that I'm going to be needing to give them. And so I'll tell them, I have consultations that I can do for you on Skype or on phone, on Facebook video. Whatever, I have the ability to be able to help you because I have some time. I don't have a lot of time yet because I haven't settled in here that much. But I'm getting there. And right now is a very spiritual and reflective time. You need to know your seasons. Okay? Now is the time of death. Death, reflection. Go look outside. All the leaves have fallen. And it's very, very cold. And maybe some animals have died because of the cold. Maybe bugs have even died because of the cold. But those are the meek that will inherit the earth. The ones that are the strongest and able to not die. But regardless, in the northern hemisphere anyway, right now, it's very cold in many places. And it's a good time to be indoors and doing quiet things. But you might not be doing quiet things. You might just be keeping on rocking on Facebook and arguing about things and being extreme and not quiet at all. And I know all these things because I've been there. So what I'm learning is that it's really super important for me to learn how to put away the newfangled things. Okay? We all know what the newfangled things are. And we all know what the traditional things are. Learn to get away, because we're so overly engulfed in the newfangled things and not involved enough in the good old traditional things. Especially a lot of Asian quietness things. The quiet yin things. So that's how we're going to be able to regain balance in this life, in our world. Especially if you're an American, if you're anyone that's living in a so-called modern society, a first world society. So thank you so much for joining me, and remember, it's that time of the year to get